glad to see you back on my channel. Find out if this thing is actually worth buying with for the PS5. Elgato is making great streaming stuff. It's making capture cards, it's making green screen, lighting, it's making stream decks, and a lot of other products are being offered by Elgato. Right off the bat, Elgato actually tells you that this product right here is going to give you 4K resolution onto your monitor, but not for your gameplay. Not for your gameplay, it's going to give you 1080p, 60 frames per second. I would recommend getting something that is going to give you 1080p, 60 frames. Not bad at all. Now the HD60S Plus will give you 4K on your monitor, and it will also give you 1080p on your computer screen. What Elgato tells you is you have no lag when it comes to buying a capture card from them. You're going to get no lag at all. You will get no latency issues. But is that the truth? Is that the reality? We will find out in today's video. Now, you have tons of capture cards out there, but the design on the Elgato is absolutely stunning. I like the design. It's better than those cheap capture cards that you buy from Amazon. You have your in slot and your out slot. So you're going to need two HDMI cables. One goes in the in slot and one goes in the out slot. If you want to get your gameplay onto your monitor or onto your computer screen, all you have to do is plug the HDMI cable right in the out slot, and the other end goes into your TV or in your computer monitor. As for the PS5 itself, all you have to do is plug the HDMI cable right in the in slot, and the other end goes into your PlayStation 5. Now you've got your power slot right next to your in slot. Now all you have to do is put your C cable type cable right in here, and the other end goes into your PC or laptop, and that will power up your Elgato. Now you can also connect your headset to Elgato. All you have to do is put your headset right here, and that will allow you to actually record your headset audio chat or party chat onto Elgato as well. So that will also come out of the Elgato, and that will come into OBS, and you should be able to hear yourself in OBS. Hey guys, I'm on my PlayStation right now, and this is what you get out of Elgato right now. As you can see, this screen right here, this is coming straight from the Elgato HD60S Plus. So right off the bat, I'm gonna have to say that this is actually not bright at all. I mean, what I see on my PlayStation is not what I see on my OBS screen. Let's quickly turn on a game so you can see what you get. The resolution is absolutely fine. There are a few settings you'll have to play around with before you can actually use this, because when you connect it to your PlayStation 5, you won't get anything out of it. If you have your HDR on, if you have your HDCP on, you're gonna have some trouble. So I'll just quickly tell you in a bit what you need to set up before you actually connect your Elgato to your PlayStation 5. Hey guys, so in order to make sure that Elgato works properly, you have to fix up a few settings before you actually connect it. So make sure you go in your settings on your PS5 and make sure you go down onto system first. And when you go down in system, you're going to see HDMI. You have to make sure that this is disabled. If this is not disabled, then you won't pick anything on your monitor. When you try to give Elgato an output on your monitor, you won't get anything if you don't disable this. I'm not sure why this happens, but also in your video output, you'll have to go in high definition. You can keep this on, no problems with that, but it won't work anyway. You can keep it on, but you have to disable HDCP. Also have to make sure you come down onto 4K video transfer rate. If this is set to automatic, it's not gonna work. So I figured out I disabled my HDCP, but I still didn't get anything. So I had to disconnect my Elgato again, and I had to come back here, and for some reason it works with -2. Make sure this is -2. Make sure this in system is turned off, and you should be golden. As now, in order to fix your brightness with Elgato, because when you set it up, it's not bright at all. If you want to fix that issue up, all you have to do go in your video capture device. This is my Elgato right here. You have to add a filter, and when you press filters, I've already got that screen on back there. No, I hadn't, so I'll go back in filters. You have to add a color correction here. Now when you add a color correction, you just play around with this and you should be able to fix it up. Let me quickly turn on a game. You can actually see the difference in the resolution that you can make. Now let's see. Let's quickly wait for a screen to come on. Now there you go. This is good enough. Now if you bring this gamma value down, see it gets you see it gets way lighter, and it gets even more darker when you turn it down. So when you don't add a color correction, it's right about here. All you have to do is set it up right about there. That is the optimal point, 0.21, and you should be golden. Now if I see my resolution is exactly right about the same, 95%, and this is the best that you can get. You can play around with contrast as well if you want, and other settings, and if you can and if you will, it's gonna get even better. But I don't play around with my other settings though. I think this is what I like the most. So if you want to play around with them, you can, and then this should fix the issue up and you should be golden.